This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
On a cold Friday night in Hanover, New Hampshire, the 8-0 Bobcats from Plymouth faced off against the 6-2 Marauders. This game was expected to have a ton of offense, which was at least the case early on for one of the teams. To start things off, the Bobcats received the opening kickoff, and senior running back Owen Brickley caught and returned the ball all the way midfield. This great field position allowed Plymouth to score less than 2 minutes in, as backs like Brickley and senior Patrick Mom picked up solid gains on the ground. And it was Brickley who soon punched in a 7-yard rushing touchdown. Hanover's first possession of the night was slowed by multiple false start penalties. Flags would be a theme for the Marauders all game. They were, however, able to pick up 30 yards on a deep pass from senior quarterback Mason Winter to senior wide receiver Nick Starosta. The drive, though, stalled out on downs after back-to-back sacks from Plymouth's defense. The first came from senior Hunter Lassard and the second from senior Camden McDonald. During the Bobcats' next possession, senior back Mom again was huge on the ground as he used big blocks to move the chains. Mom eventually ran in a short 2-yard touchdown as the Bobcats went up 14-0. The Marauders' next drive was short-lived with a punt, but Hanover's defense stepped up on Plymouth's next possession after sophomore quarterback Cody Bannon was intercepted by Hanover senior Griffin Young. Junior Caleb Morris actually batted the ball to his teammate for the big turnover. The Marauders' offense next was again hurt by costly penalties, and what looked like a potential touchdown drive before halftime turned into a turnover interception, this time by Bobcats senior Nick Quayle. Plymouth's defense was playing at the top of their game, as yards were hard to come by for the hosts. Hanover shot themselves in the foot again with more flags. This time after 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls allowed the Bobcats one untimed play before the break, and they capitalized big time after Bannon ran in a 20-yard broken play rushing touchdown. At the break, the Bobcats were up 21-0. Coming out of the locker room, Hanover continued to be plagued by penalties, and Plymouth's defense was relentless, forcing a quick punt. The Bobcats' offense wasted no time, and soon Mom rushed in his second touchdown of the night. Plymouth's rock-solid defense and Hanover's penalty issues made it difficult for the host to put up points. With about 2 minutes left in garbage time, Marauders senior running back Simon Roach managed to run in an 8-yard touchdown. But that's all the Bobcats allowed on the night. Plymouth went on to win with a final score of 27-6. After the game, we spoke with Bobcats head coach Chris Sanborn, as well as his running back Owen Brickley and quarterback Cody Bannon, to hear what they had to say about such a huge victory.
Well, I thought the keys to the game was us getting out fast. We scored early, we got up 2 touchdowns, and then we had an opportunity to put a third one in, and we didn't. We kicked a field goal and missed it, and that kind of changed the momentum of the game. Those are big plays, kind of like when they played Bow, same thing. It takes one play to change the game. I thought today we regrouped from that. They moved the ball on us, but we bent, we didn't break. There was some, it's a competitive game. You're getting ready for playoffs, a little bit of chippiness. I thought our boys did a good job. I really think the dagger was right before half. That kid gets the penalty. He yaps to the official, gets another penalty. That puts us in position to get a shot at the end zone. We thought about a field goal, 37-yarder. The kicker wasn't kicking all that well, so we going to throw a pass, broken play, he scrambled, got touchdown. That was the dagger right there. I'm sure they were thinking, wow, that changed the whole game. Well, I thought Owen Brickley played really well. I thought Pat Mom played very well, had some nice runs up front, and our linemen on offense did very well. I thought our defensive line struggled a little bit, but our D-backs came up, made some plays. So it's it's a battle, and it takes 11 guys. And you got to put it all together. Well, I think we got to continue to get better. We were playing really well in the beginning of the season. The last few weeks, we've kind of made some mistakes, and the kids, it's tough to get them getting over that. And I told them this week, you're playing a team like Hanover, you make those mistakes, and exploit you. So we got to get in the film room, and we got to improve. We got to clean up those mistakes, get back to the way we've been playing. And you want to win a championship, you got to play mistake-free football. And we got a home playoff game, which is great. We'd really like to have two, but you got to win your first one to get a second one, and that's what we're focused on.
We really knew that they had a good running game. We knew we had to stop it, and we knew that they just really like to huck and hope on those passes. And I think our D-backs, we let it maybe one, but after that, we were really great. Interception by Nick Qualey, knocking the ball down all the time. It was a great job. It was really good. Our defense has been great lately. It's been the key of our game. We've been doing a great job, and we've been focused on it a lot.
I thought Tony Velez, number 14, had big plays on defense. 15, Owen Brickley, 22, Pat Mom, 58, Cannon McDonald, and Jackson Palumbo. This gives us a lot of confidence. We had 3 easy weeks coming up to this. This was really back to our kickstart for playoffs.
Plymouth finishes the regular season undefeated at 9-0, while Hanover finishes at 6-3. The loss knocked the Marauders all the way down to the 8th seed in New Hampshire's Division II, which means the Bobcats with the top seed will face off against the Marauders again, this time in the NHIAA quarterfinals, where Hanover will surely be looking to take some revenge.